Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we have the no new batch teams, the completely free of Vegapunk teams, no Dofi Sugar, no Moria Perona, none of the Treasure Map batch, none of the Kizuna batch, literally no Vegapunk at all is on any of these particular teams. However, you do have the option of running Vegapunk as a friend captain. Now, I'm not doing that in today's video. I'm trying to keep it as, buildable back in the day as possible. So for the first team against Strength, we're using Double Shanks Crew. That was the team. Those are the supports. Let's dive on in. Now, if you guys don't have Shanks Crew 6+, it is going to be a little bit of a mission for you guys. You're probably going to want to find a friend captain if you, don't have them at all. Because there's not really that many other options besides maybe Anniversary Sabo that could probably get you through for this particular fight. And the reason for that is because on stage 2, you get special binded on your sailors. Not only that, but you also have to deal with an intimidation of 1 turn for a chain boundary or a chain lock. And on the final stage, if you use a chain lock or a chain boost, the enemy has an interrupt. So a lot of very annoying stuff here, but as you can see, we have a way of getting around majority of it if you guys are utilizing Shanks Crew 6+. So utilizing a friend captain Shanks Crew 6+, we can use the super swap and the special after using hack. Shanks Crew gets around the special bind, hack gives you the cooldowns. Utilizing the super swap of Shanks Crew allows you to get an attack boost, a full border orbs, and the special, giving you color affinity because your captain's Sai, as well as the 5-turn chain lock, because you are running double Shanks Crew. Now, on the final stage, you have to deal with bind on your right-hand column. Eventually, I believe you do get despaired as well, so utilizing level limit break 5 6+ chopper is exceptional here. He removes basically everything. He rotates the poison orbs, and you're pretty much good to go from there. We can use Robin and Koala as our orb booster, as we are running a full cerebral based team. They're also going to remove the tandem orb barrier, which is really, really nice. The other Shanks Crew is going to be our base stat booster and our attack booster thanks to the super swap, and then we can use Black Maria for a conditional boost. This team actually worked really, really well and has a lot of damage potential in it. With the new buff to Kizuna, the HP threshold has gone up, but this team hits really hard and should be able to get you guys through a little bit past level 30, I believe, but definitely up to level 30 at least, because yeah, you have a lot of buffs, a lot of buffs. Moving on to the Sai variation now, we're running double VV this particular time, and as mentioned, you can run a Vegapunk friend captain if you would like. However, if you do that, you need to replace Yamato on this particular team. Unfortunately, there's really only one other option that I could think of, which is the Markano and Luffy unit. So if you guys wanted to, like I said, you could bring a friend captain Vegapunk, and this team should work well. But for today's video, like I said, we're staying right away from all of that, and we're utilizing double VV. Honestly, you don't even need to use double VV. You could use any other captain that might be able to give you some sort of buff, as well as give you synergy for the team. So feel free to go for it. But with this particular variation, you actually do take a lot of damage on stage 2 because you get poisoned, and it's a 10k poison. Even with the Shiryu support removing it, you still take 60k right off the bat. So utilizing Chopper here is great. He removes the bind on your captains. Plus, he also gives you a really big heal. And then you can use Yamato to give you a 2-turn damage reduction buff. You need a 2-turn damage reduction buff because moving into the final stage, you are going to have to deal with 150,000 damage, which is an absolute whopper. It's massive. After taking 60k poison damage, it's a lot of damage. So with Yamato, with Chopper, with the heal, you are going to be in good stead. And you don't even really have to worry about hitting enough perfects to move into the final stage. If you're using double VV like me, you can use a special, you can use a super type, and that's going to allow you to just easily kill stage 2. On the final stage, you get 5 turns of every orb except for tandem and bomb orbs at a 90% reduction, which is very, very annoying stuff. But for this team, we're going to be utilizing Queen to give us a full board of tandem slots. Vivi's going to increase that other orb buff or just be an orb buffer herself. She can also give you an attack boost with her super type. And then you have a conditional and color affinity thanks to the super swap of Nami and Usopp. Nami and Usopp also remove paralysis and special bind, which I do think you have to deal with later. I'm pretty certain you will have to deal with that later. So this particular team, it works really nicely. Again, it has a lot of damage potential, even without any of the new Vegapunks. And for the final fight now, we're going up against the Dex variation, and this one's a bit of a doozy. So I am using a Vivi captain with a friend captain Reiju. Now, you don't have to use Reiju as a friend captain. You can definitely use Vivi and just run double Vivi. However, there is an intimidation on the final stage, and it's a very annoying intimidation where after level 30 especially, 2 of them have 2 turns of attack down removal, which is very, very irritating for most team builds because you need to bring a 3-turn attack booster. Again, you can use Vegapunk as a friend captain here if you really want to. Like, that's not going to be an issue. But something that I did change on this team is I actually included Shirahoshi Mancherry. The reason I included Shirahoshi Mancherry is because the pain on the final stage is an absolute doozy, and you also have to deal with Despair moving into that stage, which means you lose a lot of your HP buffs with your captain multipliers. So just be mindful of that. We are using Fukuma Juju here. He's going to remove the attack down and the threshold on stage 2. And then you can actually use the super types of both Vivi and Reiju to just get an attack boost and an all boost and easily kill there. On the final stage against Rob LUCCI, like I said, you do get that random action. You lose all your beneficial effects. And that random action can be a combination of either an orb boost and a base stat boost. It can be like an orb boost and a conditional boost, or it can be like an attack boost and a chain boost. Obviously, they want you to use Vegapunk here. Vegapunk's going to be the character that, like, gets around all this because you can select your buffs. But remember, you also do have to deal with pain as well. Even with after the Despair, we have 50,000 HP, which means we can really only use 2 specials. So that's why I thought just bringing Shirahoshi Mancherry, which is a no-brainer, unless you're using a Despair moving captain like Corazon and Law, which you definitely could do. However, you would have to sort of then put Reiju on the team, deal with the pain, and sort of get around it that way. But with this build, you have an attack boost, you have an orb boost, you have color affinity, and you have a conditional boost, and you actually have a fair chunk of damage. As you guys can see here, thanks to the earlobe man, we can easily get the kill. And hopefully, if you guys are struggling for teams, these ones will help you out. Because we're not using any batch at all. We're not using any Vegapunks. And the teams work very nicely. But that's going to wrap up the video. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to bell the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Hit the bell notification for more Kizuna content. But most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Later.